Hi, everybody. I'm Ann Morato, Director of Brand Content Strategy for Modern Salon, and I am sitting across from my friend Mariah Villarreal. And we recently connected at America's Beauty Show. We found ourselves on the same couch, a little exhausted from very busy days. And at America's Beauty Show, Mariah was honored with the Heart of Beauty Award, which is a really prestigious award. So you talked, Mariah, a little bit about the importance of a really good foundation. So can you first give us a little intro to who you are and then talk about that solid foundation and the importance of it?
Absolutely. Oh my God, Anne, thank you for having me. And hello, everyone. We're going to have so much fun today. I am Mariah Villarreal, and I come from a 600 square foot salon, $12 haircuts to grow in an international brand. And not everything in business is beautiful. You know, we all go through these rocky roads. Well, I made my business go to levels that were unheard of. And one little mistake, one big mistake put me in a really bad situation where I needed to restart my business and with the right foundations and build it back up. You know, I been in the beauty industry. My mom's a hairdresser. I've lived in the salon, and I have a lot of passion and drive for this industry. And I own the company Pinkputer, and I also co-founded Beauty Gives Back, and it's a foundation where we started, as I told you, I come from a 600 square foot salon, $12 haircuts. Nothing was easy, right? We graduate beauty school and we go work at a salon, and we love what we create. We do all these beautiful things, but we don't realize how gigantic the beauty industry is. And through my life journey in the beauty industry, I ended up realizing that there's so many things you could do. And I became a brand. I became a motivational speaker. I now own a nonprofit organization. And my passion now and my purpose is to give back to the community. I didn't have the right mentors when I first started. And, now I realize that life is so much better with mentors. So we created a nonprofit organization where we create I'm going to call it a summit, where we bring in all these influential leaders and speakers and people that have gone through life lessons, the ups and downs and all around. And our guests are beauty school students, salon suites, stylists, and salon owners. And that whole stage presentation is all about building your business the right way. Okay? From the foundation, because everyone needs to start the right way. And if you started and you open up a salon and you do not have the right mentors or the right guidance or the right financial advice, it sometimes shatters, right? So we don't want that to happen. We want people to grow in this industry really beautiful and really powerful and grow their business to levels that are unheard of. And through our summit that we created, it's all about that. It's about inspiration, motivation, empowerment, and the give back. So it's at September 15th if you guys want to come.
Do you share what was that kind of crushing moment that sort of broke you, but then you had to build back up from?
A bad business deal, unfortunately. And, I was working with a very high level retailer, and it was a bad mistake, in business, where I was unfortunately traveling a lot, following more, going into different countries and getting more business. And I didn't realize that my foundation was breaking, right? And it was a really tough situation, but I ended up restructuring it. I started from the ground up, and I built it back many years later. many years later, and I built it stronger than it was ever before. But I had to reorganize. I had to, unfortunately, let go of some of the employees that I loved. I had to, get rid of my car. I had to, not go out, dinners, forget it, for many years, because I didn't want to go through that, because I was in a crossroad road. If I go this way, I file bankruptcy. And if I go that way, I fight for my dream. And it's been my dream. I build it from my kitchen table to, but I ended up doing it because I had the right partners. Relationships are your biggest assets. I always tell people that your clients in your chair, you never know who they are. And whenever you have someone, if you're going through a trouble, if you're honest and you're true to yourself, people really believe in you and they fight for you because you're doing the right thing. And through my relationships, I ended up building my business back up. And like I said, now I'm in the position of being able to give back more.
So great. Mariah, you're very inspiring. Thank you for taking a little time to talk to me. And I appreciate, as you say, looking for mentorship, looking for those people who are on your side. There's so many in the industry. It's such a great industry, but you have to just be willing to ask for some help. So
Yeah, 100%.
well, thank you. Thank you, Mariah, so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all you're doing to give back.